Hello everybody, and welcome back to a new Let's Play of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Kingdom. This is another one of those weird Yu-Gi-Oh! Games from the past that have some interesting gimmicks added onto it. And when I say gimmicks, I mean is completely different than the actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, even though they're wearing dual discs. This is a ripoff of Ogre Battle, but it is a pretty fun ripoff with a lot of, weird things inside it. So this is a choose-your-own-adventure kind of Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. We can play as Kaiba and we can play as Yugi. So I know most people in the audience probably want Yugi, Kaiba. I don't actually know what you guys want. I never know what you guys want, and I never do what you guys want, so we're going to play as Yugi first. So Yugi, let's see what you got. You got a freaking Slifer, that's awesome. So Slifer the Sky Dragon is going to be our leader for this war campaign, apparently. But before that, those who claim to control the gods are in fact controlled by the gods. Alexander Irvine, philosopher. Good to know. Well, this must be the lab mentioned in that letter you got. Sick Domino Labs. Yeah, this looks like the place. It's pretty far from the city. There's nothing else here. Doesn't the building look futuristic? SICK is a famous overseas game company, isn't it? SICK, I'm guessing, is SIC. It's a new game company that just started here in Japan, but it's already becoming a major player. Although it's relatively new, it's gotten pretty big by releasing a bunch of innovative games. They've been using 3D images and virtual reality research to create some amazing lifelike environments. God, every game we play now has video games within the games. Like, we just played Frogger recently, and Frogger was all about Swampy trying to make a video game, so kind of weird that this is all about making a video game. I think this takes place after Battle Kingdom, so, yeah, this is about the time when Kaiba was creating Battle City. He was creating Battle City. So all the characters from Battle City should be possible of being in this game. I don't know if they use any or all of them. Hey Yugi, didn't you see that guy at Kaiba Corporation once? Yeah, I think so, but all the people at Kaiba Corporation give off the same kind of weird vibe. You are correct, I did work for Kaiba Corporation. Geez, he heard us? We're almost at the main lab. Alright, what in the world is... This is SIC's latest simulator, codenamed Kingdom. This is just a prototype. We're only using the dual discs for packaging reasons. It's all original SIC hardware on the inside. Is that what you used to recreate the world of Duel Monsters? Yes, our tests of Kingdom have been very successful so far. We've constructed an entire fantasy world based on Duel Monsters. We'd like you to help us test the game and simulator by playing the game. So yeah, basically let's make this easy. Yugi and all his friends got invited to test out a new video game based off of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, but it's supposed to be virtual reality kind of thing. So Yami's like, hey, I don't feel too good about this. That map should look a little bit, or should remind you of Duelist of the Roses, because this game, it kind of takes place in that universe of the Forbidden Memories, Duels of the Roses kind of thing. I played this game a lot later than those two, though. I grew up with the other two. This one I played when I was an adult. So these people suffer oppression, but their complaints have fallen on deaf ears. So if you don't know those characters, that's one of the High Priests. That's Haitian in the background. I mean, he's been the villain of the other games I've played on this channel, which, if you don't know what those are, Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories is the first one, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels of the Roses is the second. And then this will be the third one I played, Falsebound Kingdom. So Falsebound Kingdom doesn't play anything like the other two, and the other two don't play anything like each other, so it makes sense. This is just a whole new gameplay style with a lot of weird things going on in it. So what happened, Lord Yugi? Lord Yugi, wake up, please. Ugh, my head. You seem to be coming out of it. Where am I? Huh? You're in the port city of Makad, on the western edge of Voxy Island. You lost consciousness suddenly. You just passed out right in the middle of our meeting. Don't you remember? Remember what? You appear to be suffering from memory loss. Let me explain everything as quickly as I can. Your name is Yugi. You're the leader of the resistance here in Makad. We were planning on our next attack when you passed out. Oh, great. We've tricked the Imperial forces into splitting up. Eidos, and the ruler of these lands, is left with few guards. Okay, so splitting up. And Eidos, the ruler of these lands, has few guards. It is the perfect chance for us to break the Emperor's repressive hold, and we're just about ready to attack. Is any of this coming back to you? Anything at all? No, none of it. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds like I'm expected to take command of the Resistance. That is correct, Lord Yugi. You are, after all, Supreme Commander of the Resistance. Without you, we don't even have enough marshals. We don't even have enough marshals. You must lead the front lines. Marshal? Oh dear, have you forgotten everything? Marshals are the type of general and are central to battle. Marshals can control monsters and engage in battle by pitting their monsters against those of the enemy. Each monster has incredible power equal to that of several thousand human soldiers. This is why marshals hold the key to the victory in any battle. However, the number of men with this power over monsters is small. Including you, the resistance has but 3. So you're telling me that I have the special martial ability. You have it in spades, sir. Although I'm afraid that your powers might be weaker in your current state. You will just have to get back into it slowly. In the beginning, I will assist your recovery, Lord Yugi. Remember that Imperial units usually have a marshal assigned to them as well. You will need to get your battle instincts back if you're going to defeat the Imperial marshals. For the time being, we need to finish planning our strategy and organize our units. Come this way. Holy crap, yeah, that is a lot of exposition right there. So basically, we're in the virtual world. We believe we are in the virtual world. We have no memories of the real world, I don't think. Okay, no, they have memories of the real world. They think that beating the game will get them out, just like Cyber Chase, if you watch Scooby-Doo Cyber Chase. So we're going by those rules. So we're at Makad right now. We're in Vaxi Island. And we're going to try and take it over, apparently. Oh, wait, there's Sugat. Do we need to take that over? I see. So we gotta blah 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 blah. First we gotta get them to divide their force, then we can beat them. Yep. Sorry guys, this is so much dialogue in the beginning of a game that I kinda just want to skip it. I mean, most games I kinda enjoy for gameplay. Don't get me wrong, I love story-based games. I love the freaking what is it? The Wolf Among Us and the Walking Dead games, but damn do I want to play have some gameplay. Especially since this gameplay is very different than what most people have seen, so these are our troops. We have Yugi. We're going to be playing as Yugi. Well, we play as all of them, but we're going to be using Yugi. Yugi has Celtic Guardian with that much attack, that much HP. Karibo with very low HP, very low everything, goddamn. And Feral Imp with good defenses, good attack, and good HP. Okay. Then we're going to add her to our group, and she is going to be... I don't know her name, but whatever. She's going to have penguins... Oh, she has a lot of weak monsters, damn. Fizdiz. Her name is fucking Fizdiz. Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna have Fizdiz and we're gonna have Shimon, which is Simon in the other games, but Shimon in this game. And Shimon has a lot of evil-looking monsters, but he also has Beaver Warrior, which is cool. So we're gonna be using these 3 generals to take over. Where are we going? Let's start battle. Sure. We're gonna be using these 3 generals to take over wherever the hell we're going, because I actually don't even know. So, the Resistance is about to engage in its first battle. Let us take the victory this day. As you can see, there are 4 villages, including the enemy main base at Madhad and the base at Jakud. And thanks to our earlier planning, the main enemy force is much smaller than it once was. It is not massed nearby. Okay, so the ruler Eidos has no idea that we're ready to attack. Let's take this chance to secure our position in the area. First, send someone to free the village of Ruthum. It's not very far from Jakud. Oh my god, I'm gonna get all these names wrong. I'm gonna be very insulting to whoever. I don't care. We need both these things to help build our forces. So yeah, in this game you need to take over villages or cities, and you get money for doing so. And you can use that money to bolster your forces and make things easier on yourself. So let's zoom out as far as possible. We're gonna be sending Fizdiz over there. And good old Simon, I'm gonna need your help to get this one down here. There's a faster way to do this than what I'm doing, but it's not as fun to watch, so I'm going to be doing the slower way to play the game, which is like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to send Yugi over here. I know it's kind of weird just to send him into a random spot, but if you look at the map on the top left, you can kind of see what we're doing. Hopefully it's not so small that you can't see the green dots moving, but that's what we're doing. So this is Phaedon, and what is this? This Jack or something? Ruthum. This was Ruthum. We successfully freed Ruthum. We now have 2 footholds in the area. We're in better shape than the enemy now. But news of our attack has probably reached the main base at Makad. I've gotten word that I've just gotten word from spies that there is troop movement at Makad. They will be headed here shortly. We can either build up our defenses and prepare for the attack, or try to free another village. What would you like to do? It is much easier to meet an enemy from a village or a castle than in open fields. So yeah, you want to be in control of a castle when you fight somebody. You don't want to fight them in the open fields, but what we're going to do is we're going to let this guy take over this village, and then we're going to send him over here to help our girl. So this enemy is... What's your team? This enemy has a large... Oh, what the hell? Special event! If you are in almost every mission, maybe even every mission, there is a chance of finding wild... I was going to say Pokemon. Wild Yugioh mons, and these Yugioh mons can join your team. Is this an ambush? Nope. What this is we just found the Yu-Gi-Oh card Silver Fang. And if I manage to defeat him, he will join our army. Sadly, that is going to be difficult because these wild enemies are pretty strong. So we might not be able to defeat him, we might be able to defeat him. We'll see what happens. Plus, this is going to hurt our forces. Like, look, that did no damage to him. And he's going for the Wild Sonic Force. So basically what you do for gameplay, or for battle in this game, is you have a certain amount of attacks. The amount of times you can attack are based on the stars below you. Below the character you are using. So I just used Feral Imp. He had 2 attacks, and that was one of them, so now he only has 1. But his attacks are more powerful. Celtic Guardian gets 3 attacks, and now he only has 2, but Celtic Guardian is our strongest member and does the most damage on our team. So Karibo, I'm going to need you to do better than what you've done, so go ahead and attack. The attacking order I've actually never understood, so I don't know who attacks next. It's just kind of random when it happens. So what I do is I just keep going in there. So, Feral Imp, come on, let's just beat the shit out of this dog and make it join us. Oh, we got a critical hit. By the way, this game has critical hits. Mind you, a Pokemon, it shouldn't, because this is a lot like Ogre Battle. This is exactly Ogre Battle if you've ever played that game. I have Ogre Battle on the 64, I just don't think I'll ever Let's Play it because we have Yu-Gi-Oh version of it. So, I know quite a bit about these kind of gameplay, or game kind of stuff, whatever. These kind of games, and I just got some experience. So, all of your monsters in this game can gain experience. So if you know the Yu-Gi-Oh card's based attack stats, like Celtic Guardian is 1400 and 1200 defense, as you gain experience, those stats go up. So that means, that means that you can actually become stronger, or the card can become stronger than what it started as. So what we're going to do now that we have Simon, we're going to send Simon out into the fields and get him close to the base. Because I need to see, does he have any forces in the base protecting? He does not. Maybe I'll send Simon all the way over there already and start attacking the main base. Because even if Simon cannot defeat the main guy, he can at least weaken him. Because after every battle, you keep all the damage you took. So, our team right here is still damaged if you look down there. Celtic Guardian still has the hit. Luckily, he's pretty tanky. Not as tanky as our Imp, but pretty tanky, so he's able to do it. Okay, Fizdiz, I need you to beat up this bad guy. Bad guy is just called Officer. He's one of the weaker enemies, and he has Larvae Moth. Oh, we're fighting. Okay, he has Larvae Moth, Lobster Guy, and whatever the hell. Is that? Oh my god, is that the freaking card Kaiba uses? What is it called? Damn, I can't believe I can't remember it. Hitsomi Giant. Yeah, 1200 attack, 1000 defense. I don't know why I couldn't remember that, but whatever. We're going to try taking out a weaker enemy first, just because our girl is actually weak herself. And I don't think she's going to be able to end this battle with her defeating all of the enemies. And since she cannot defeat all the enemies, I only want her to defeat one of the enemies. That way, after the battle, the enemy will be knocked back away from our base. And I can have Yugi finish off whoever's left. Because, like I said, you don't actually heal after a battle. You can heal after a battle if you have items, which we'll get into that when we actually get to items. Oh god, this is going to hurt. But right now we don't have items. And you can heal if you can heal during battle if you put items on your, don't want to say Pokemon, on your Yu-Gi-Oh mons. And the Yu-Gi-Oh mons can use the, I guess your monsters, on your monsters. And the monsters can use the items, but it takes up their turn. So it's better to heal outside of battle, but if you need to heal inside of battles in the tougher fights, so don't be afraid to use it. Go Penguin Soldier with your super cool twirly attack. And that should have killed the Moth. Alright, so Moth is dead, now we can start dealing with the tougher enemies. I need to get rid of this Sledgehammer guy, he's doing too much damage to our party. And Club Scissors, not bad, Lobster Claws. You had all the power in the wand in your hand and you just let it go. Oh god, he got 2 attacks in a row. Like I said, I don't actually know the attack order in this game. I kind of just roll with it. So, let's start attacking the Hitsomi Giant because when Yugi fights it, I want it to be already weak enough to die midway in the battle. That way it doesn't get to use all of its attacks. If an enemy dies without using all of its attacks are wasted. You do not pass them on to an ally, they are gone. They will just have a floating star by their body, as if you look at Larvae Moth, it still had an attack left. But it did not get to use it because we freaking screwed him up. So instead, we're going to keep using our attacks and kill the... Oh, fuck you. Yes, you have a chance of missing. Every move has a chance of missing. God damn it. Missing is one of the dumbest things in this game. Critical hits are too, but at least they feel good. Missing never feels good. Oh, we wasted a turn guarding. So, since the enemy lost, losing usually determines on how much power you have left up at the end of the battle. that means they're going to get knocked back and then stunned for 5 seconds. So that might give Yugi enough time to stop him, but no, he's going to have to fight the girl again. So the girl's going to have to fight him one more time, probably kill Hitsomi Giant, and maybe Hitsomi Giant will kill us. Hitotsumi. Come on, you know these words. But if we're lucky, we will be able to kill this thing, and we won't have too many problems. So, Penguin Soldier, how much damage have you taken? Honestly, not bad. And as you can see, our Penguin Soldier actually has a lot of attacks. It gets to attack 4 times. And yeah, missed! Which is really amazing, because if you need a healer, healers are usually better when they have multiple turns to use. So, Penguin Soldier having multiple turns to use, and not being very strong, honestly. If you don't have anything better to replace it with, it's honestly good as a healer, so you might as well heal your teammates with it. And bam. This guy too. This guy's super weak. If you can't get rid of him, use him as a healer. Horn Imp is the only good attacker on your team. Watch. Grapple Talon. Horn Imp has 1300 attack normally, not after experience is gained, and does 132 damage. Not bad. So, let's see. This would normally do 750 attack stats, so how much does that do? 72? Yeah. So divide by 10, you can kind of get what you're going to do. I think this thing has 650 attack in the Yu-Gi-Oh card game, so what is this, going to be like 60 damage? Because it's not exact. 69 damage? Ha! Good one, buddy. So let's go for the kill, because we got to attack yet again, and Horn Imp killed the Hitotsumi Giant. As it is supposed to. Hitotsumi Giant only has 1200 attack, so 1300, 1200, we win. Sadly, our freaking crab is taking a lot of damage thanks to this lobster, so we're going to be taking him out with these bubbles. God, Bubble is just the worst move in Pokemon. And in Yu-Gi-Oh! Apparently. It does no damage. No, I do not believe there are any super effective moves, per se. So, don't think, oh, I just used water on water, that shouldn't do that much damage. No, it's just you're damaging your opponent with your attacks. Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards that level up enough can learn new attacks, so you aren't just using the same move over and over again. But usually, a lot of them actually only have one attack, and it kind of sucks. And special ones will have special attacks, which special attacks can do anything from poisoning your enemy to burning them to, I don't know, paralyzing them. What else can it do? You can have special attacks that attack all of your enemies at once instead of just one of them, which that is very useful. Come on, Yugi, go. Stop him. Stop him, Yugi. Stop him before he gets back at the base. Yeah, we did it. So with that, Yugi's going to be able to kick this officer's ass. So, yeah, this thing's dead. Karibo, do you mind doing a little needle spray on it? Needle spray. There we go. Yeah, Karibo's awful. 300 attack. It's disgusting. Feral Imp, on the other hand, the only problem with it is it only gets 2 attacks. But it is pretty tanky, so it's nice to have on the team. And Celtic Guardian's just solid freaking card right here. Solid freaking monster. He's always good. And we got the kill. So yeah, Celtic Guardian was always one of my favorite cards back when I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And I don't still play Yu-Gi-Oh! But I have the video game, so I guess that's playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And I freaking loved Celtic Guardian. I know he got support in the future, but I just loved him. So let's send everybody. Unless, are there any traders in town? Alright, let me check. Alright, I'll send her back to main base just to see if there's any traders here. No, it's closed. Okay, let's send her. Let's send her over here, actually. And then we'll have all of our main forces attack his main force, and that should be good. Let's actually use Simon, though. Simon's been kind of getting the shaft, and he deserves to fight. So get in there, Simon. It's time to attack the enemy's main base. You cannot defeat the enemy in its main base, a tower or castle simply by... Oh, wait. You cannot defeat an enemy in its main base, a town or castle simply by fighting better than... Okay, so that wasn't me. They wrote that bad. You must force the enemy to flee or defeat all of the enemy's monsters in order to win. It is difficult to defeat an enemy if they are surrounded, or if their stronghold in their stronghold unless you surround them and attack in waves. Be careful not to chase your enemy too far. They might be leading you into a trap. Now let's go get the enemy. Sorry it's so hard for me to read this, people, but it's actually far from me. The screen is not very big, so it's kind of hard. Guards, where are my guards? You're the only one left. Get ready for the end. Yeah, we killed your guards. Wah! Traitors! How dare you revolt against the Empire? I'll take some of you with me before I'm done. So he's kind of already accepted death. Makes sense. His team isn't very... Well, his team has 2 very weak monsters on them, and then 1 very strong. Basic Insect and the Warrior from the East... no, that's not his name. The Warrior from the East is 1100 attack point monster. And the freaking, what is it, swordsman guy, whatever, he's super weak. But the guy in the middle, that's Blackland Fire Dragon. If you guys don't know, Blackland Fire Dragon has 1500 attack, 800 defense, very weak defensively, but 1500 attack is the strongest thing on the map right now. Celtic Guardian used to be the strongest with 14, but no. Blackland Fire Dragon is definitely stronger. So we are going to need to attack in waves to make sure we can defeat this opponent. Basic Insect is just weak, and the Swordsman is just weak. All of our guy Shadow Goal is weak, but our middle guy, who is, what's his name? Oh my god, Zombie Soldier or something like that. He's super tough. He has 1200 attack, so that's pretty good. And then we have Beaver Warrior, who is our tank with 1500 defense, which is amazing, and 1200 attack, which is good enough. So let's see how we do. Honestly, they keep attacking our zombie soldier, and it is killing us, so I don't like that. Oh, damn it! Beaver Warrior, we needed your attack. You can't miss. Damn it, the Flame Gale's gonna kill us. Don't... Oh, good, he went for Beaver Warrior. Beaver Warrior can take the hit with our gigantic HP stat. I wonder if defense is actually translated through HP, but it can't be, because Blackland Fire Dragon has 800, and only has 800 defense and has 800 HP. So, yeah, it doesn't make sense. Skull Spark, yeah, that should do enough damage. Damn it, he didn't die, but it doesn't matter. Cemetery Plague will finish him off. Shadow Goal is honestly... Oh, you fucker. Why is missing so common in this game? Yeah, missing is actually pretty common in this game, so it's going to be really annoying. There are no guarantees. I can miss all of my hits in a single turn. That's definitely possible. But we'll see how it goes, guys. Maybe I'll get lucky and just kill one of... Ah, Mimi! Sorry, guys, I got new dogs now, and my dogs are Mimi and King. King is a giant German Shepherd. Mimi is a cute little... Don't even know what the fuck it is. It's a cute little white dog, let's say that. It's very tiny. And I love them both very much. King more than Mimi, but Mimi's a sweetheart, so... You know, you gotta love your pets. And hopefully they don't get too crazy, but you know, they gotta protect the house, people. They gotta protect everybody. Alright, Celtic Guardian, as you can see, our soldiers actually have a different amount of area around them. Celtic Guardian, being our leader, makes it so we have a bigger circle around us. Meaning it's easier for us to hit enemies. Which, that's good for us, because that's our strongest party member right there. And we want him to be the one to fight. But, not so good for our enemies, who can be kind of annoying. So, let's try to kill off the basic insect now. And we'll leave the big old Blackland Fire Dragon for our leader, Yugi. And I don't even think Miss Fizdiz is even going to have a chance to do anything, but god damn, is that a freaking amazing name. Fizdiz. Oh, another thing I should have added, before we even started the fight, you don't have to bring any generals in except yourself, and any generals with a red go sign on them. So we didn't have to bring Fizdiz into this fight, and had I not have brought her, we would have had more money, because we have to spend money to send forces in. But, I mean, she's a character, we shouldn't leave her out, then she misses out on experience, which, just taking over islands is experience, so I don't know why... You know what, I'm not going to leave her out. I don't like leaving people out. There's no point. So, let's just use all of our guys and do everything we possibly can. So, Flame Gale, are we finally going to lose a member? Okay, no, you did not go for Zombie Soldier. Ooh, Beaver Warrior's even close to death now. But he's out of attacks, and you're not even going to get a chance to attack Basic Insect. Get out of here. So, now we can just damage this guy, because he has no more attacks, so we can just bully him. Haha, you can't fight back, you loser. Cemetery Plague. Too bad you have so much HP we can't even kill you. And what else? Rodent Sword. Hiya! Alright, there you go. The animations are actually pretty good in this game. In the other Yu-Gi-Oh games, the animations were kind of like... I mean, they were really cool, really well made. Problem is, they weren't necessary. Because you would only get to see the animations if you attacked with the square button rather than the X button. And that kind of sucks because they were really well-made animations that probably took more time than they took to make the game. And nobody ever uses them. Nobody ever watches them because they just take too much time. They're like 1 to 2 minute animations for every single attack, which is insane. But whatever, at least in this game you get to enjoy Needle Sprinkler. And you don't have to see the same attacks over and over again because I'll be switching out members when I can. Well, you'll have to see the same attacks over and over again for the members I like Celtic Guardian and maybe even Feral Imp for a while. I like Feral Imp. So, Celtic Guardian, get in there. But I grew up with all these cards. These are all the older cards, so I have a good attachment with them. When I was a little kid, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was just getting popular, so kind of cool. I used to buy the starter decks. I had Yugi starter deck. Then I got Kaibas after that, but that took me like a while to get because money was not easy back then. Then it took me a while to get the freaking Joey one, which ended up being my favorite because I love Joey. He's probably my favorite character. And his cards are usually my favorite. I love Red Eyes. I love Thousand Dragon. Love Flame Swordsman. Love Dark Flare Knight. I love all of them. They're freaking cool. And we did it. The enemy died while I was gushing over Joey. And then there's, of course, Pegasus, which was the last starter deck I got. And another one that I really loved, because Pegasus always had the weird monsters. And, you know, he's the freaking creator of the game. That's awesome. A splendid first victory, Lord Yugi. Our actions here have stirred the people in these lands to fight back against the Empire. The noble families in the area are offering to assist us financially. If we continue to win like this, the resistance should grow nicely. The Empire is confused right now, but it's only temporary. They'll soon send units to hunt us down. Let's take this opportunity to secure our positions and fight off the enemy. Now it's time for you to make an appearance, Lord Yugi. The people want to meet their savior. Black Lamb Fire Dragon joins your army. Hell yeah! Black Lamb Fire Dragon, the 1500 attack point monster, joins us. We got the items Monster Reborn and Blue Medicine, which, get used to them. Those are probably going to be the most common items I get. Fury of the Empire. Okay, Yugi Resistance Army decides to undertake its next mission before the Empire strikes back. Haha. With Sagut confused about what to do, the Resistance plans to free a large agricultural village in the south. Our success in freeing the Makad area has strengthened the determination of the Resistance. Let's strike the stores of the Imperial forces while morale is high. We can cut them off off from their supplies. The southern part of the island is mostly farmland. The Empire works most of the farmers like slaves. If we can free this area, all supplies of Sagut will be cut off and will gain a significant advantage. However, General Speckable, one of the fiercest generals in the regular Imperial army, appears to be in the area. Speckable is a dangerous foe, well known for his ferocity. I don't believe he has a large force with him, but we should still be careful not to make any mistakes. That reminds me, I believe we received some sort of items in our last engagement. Okay, yada yada yada. We can put items on our monsters. It's very useful. So, we already have our next mission, but we will be saving our next mission for next time. Thank you all for watching, and I guess I'll see you all for more Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Kingdom. Bye-bye.